can get a little bit more peace in here. I thought it was set up a little better. Back again. Yay. Gotta get my Where Were You light going. Where were you on July 22nd at 5? That's good enough. Not really. My face is dark. Ooh. How about that? I like it. I like it better. Better. There we go. I like that one. I like that light better. Excuse me, my throat's dry. All right. Greetings, Kin folks. Love and gratitude. Love and gratitude. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Yay. Back yet again today for another galactic spin. Turn. Process. Another day. So let us clear the air and start. I welcome you all in my space. Oh, I forgot to put my love and gratitudes up in the chat as well. Let me do that real quick before we actually get started. Greetings, love and gratitude. Gratitude. Come on me. All right, there we go. We're going to start off with the 7 Directions Galactic Prayer. I like to actually face the directions when I say my prayer. You don't have to. You do what you feel is comfortable to you. Shall we? Okay. East. From the east, house of light. From the east, house of light. May my wisdom dawn in me so I may see all in clarity. From the east, house of light. May our wisdom dawn in us so we may see all in clarity. From the north, house of night. May my wisdom ripen in me so I may know all from within. From the north, house of night. May our wisdom ripen in us so we may know all from within. Excuse me. Never goes as smoothly as I want. From the west, house of transformation. May my wisdom be transformed into right action so I may do what must be done. From the west, house of transformation. May our wisdom be transformed into right action so we may do what must be done. From the south, house of eternal sun. May my right action reap the harvest so I may enjoy the fruits of planetary being. From the south, house of eternal sun. May our right action reap the harvest so we may enjoy the fruits of planetary being. From above, house of heaven, where the star people and ancestors gather, may your wisdom, love, protection, and guidance come to me now. From above, house of heaven, where the star people and ancestors gather, may their blessings come to us now. From below, house of Mother Earth, may the warmth and heartbeat of her crystal core balance me, nurture me, support me, and protect me, and the harmonies to end all war, internally and externally. From below, house of Mother Earth, may the warmth and heartbeat of her crystal core balance us in the harmonies to end all war, internally and externally, eternally. From the center, galactic source, which is everywhere at once, may we all be known as the light of mutual love. From the center, galactic source, which is everyone, everywhere, everything at once, may I be known as the light of mutual love. May I give and receive the light of mutual love. May I be balanced and centered in the light of mutual love. I am Hunapku, Ivam Maya Imaho. I am Hunapku, Ivam Maya Imaho. I am, I am Hunapku. I am Hunapku, Ivam Maya Imaho. All hail the harmony of mind and nature. Love and gratitude. All right. Let me share my screen. Perfect. Make it smaller. Move it over. Pull this up. All right, so this is the seven galactic prayer. The prayer of the seven galactic directions. That's the one I just said. So you can actually see it. Just in case if I sound muffled or something or you're not understanding me, I thought I'd pull it up for you today. From the east, house of light. From the north, house of night. From the west, house of transformation. From the south, house of eternal sun. From above, house of heaven. From below, house of earth. From the center, galactic source, which is everywhere at once. I am Hunapku, Eva Maya, Imaho. All hail the harmony of mind and nature. This is year of the blue rhythmic storm. And so I told you I personally like to say the energy for the year. So I like to face in that direction, which is blue, which is west, is house of transformation. So from the west, house of transformation. May my wisdom be transformed into right action, so I may do what must be done. I, Ken 239, Blue Overtone Storm, enter into and have accepted the planetary service wave spell of the blue rhythmic storm. I organize in order to catalyze, balancing energy. I seal the matrix of self generation with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by my own power. doubled. I organize in order to catalyze, balancing energy. I seal the matrix of self generation with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by my own power, doubled, as a collective for the year. We organize in order to catalyze, balancing energy. We seal the matrix of self generation with the rhythmic tone of equality. We are guided by our own power, doubled. Namaste. Yes. Love and gratitude. And then we are in wave spell 2. Hold on. Okay. So let me go up here. I'm gonna have to pull that up on this one, excuse me. Give me 1 second. I thought I had it pulled up on the screen the way it should be, and I don't want to touch anything. So I'm just gonna pull it up on my phone. If you give me just 1 quick second. Sorry about that. Excuse me. I do apologize. So we are on wave spell 2. The white magnetic wizard, which is Kin 14. So I like to say that one too. To the north. I, Kin 239, have entered into and accept the wave spell, the 13-day wave spell of the white magnetic wizard. I unify in order to enchant, attracting receptivity. I seal the output of timelessness with the magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by my own power, double. I unify in order to enchant, attracting receptivity. I seal the output of timelessness with the magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by my own power, double. As a collective, we unify in order to enchant, attracting receptivity. We seal the output of timelessness with the magnetic tone of purpose. We are guided by our own power, double. Namaste. And then today's affirmation is day of the white solar wind. And I don't know why I'm trying to read stuff, y'all, without my glasses. Excuse me. Today, we enter into Kin 22. Today is a gap, and what a gap is, a galactic activation portal. And whenever you have a galactic activation portal, you want to say enter me at the end. You can do it on the last one or you can do it on all three. Depends on what you feel comfortable with. Because that is the most important thing. So today we are on day, what is this? Day 9? Excuse me. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're on day 9 of 13 of the wave spell. So we're on the 4th day of the moon, and we're on the 9th day of the wave spell. And as I explained to you yesterday, I believe, this is the wave spell. It's 13 of them. And this one is green because this is where we're at. We're on white wind, but it's white solar wind because we're on solar tone. This is a solar tower, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's a gateway, excuse me. This is the gateway, and we're right here. This is your oracle for the day for the white wind. It's the galactic signature because here is the white wind in the middle. In the middle is always the day, Ken. That's your destiny, Ken. That's the energy for today. And then on your right, you have your analog, like-minded power, basically your ally energy. On the left, you have the antipode, so it's your challenging, strengthening energy. Below is the occult, your hidden power, your ace up your sleeve energy, and then the outcome, the guide. The guide, so it affects the outcome, basically, of your destiny. So that is that. I told you we're in the first castle, which is the red eastern castle of turning. If you were born today, if you are kin 22, your earth family is core and your clan is fire. And we're going to go ahead and say the affirmation for today. That is, I post in order, I, kin 239, enter into and accepted day 9 of the 13-day wave spell. I post in order to communicate, realizing breath. I seal the input of spirit with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of endlessness. I am a galactic activation portal. Say it again. I pulse in order to communicate, realizing breath. I seal the input of spirit with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of endlessness. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. One more time as a collective. We pulse in order to communicate, realizing breath. We seal the input of spirit with the solar tone of intention. We are guided by the power of endlessness. We are a galactic activation portal. Enter. Namaste. And I'm going to play the recording from the original founders.
Number 22, White Solar Wind. I pause in order to communicate.
In order to communicate.
Realizing
breath.
I feel the input of spirit with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power
of endlessness.
I am a galactic activation portal. Enter.
Now just going to go through the order.
The oracle prayer for today. We call you white solar wind.
We call you white
Help
solar
us
wind.
to always communicate.
Help us to always communicate.
In the power of spirit.
In the power of spirit.
And we call you occult.
We call the occult.
Power for today. Blue solar storm.
Blue solar storm.
To help us renew once more.
To help us renew once more. Our highest self.
And we call you in antipode.
The antipode.
Energy. Yellow solar human.
Yellow solar human.
Help us become free beings.
Help us become free beings.
And we call you guiding power of today.
White mirror.
White solar mirror. To show us endlessness.
To show us endlessness.
Reflection of spirit.
Show us endlessness, reflection of spirit. In Lakesh. I am another you. Namyo renge go, 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 namyo renge go.
I am another you.
I am another you.
Have a beautiful white solar wind day.
Thank you.
Special greetings to Golden Egg and Akal Time.
That's the end of that. Let me put my glasses back on. And then we can close that out. So we are on, excuse me, we are on Kin 22. Here we go. The harmonic for today is 6. The spectral input, informed flowering of liberation. Solar tower is 9. It's tone. Give you just a second because I do want to go over the solar tone. Harmonization and wholeness leads to the fulfillment of intention. Intention is the fuel that makes manifestation possible. Tone 9 teaches us that in order to start the mechanism for the implementation of our intention, we, having realized it, must notify the world about it. It is necessary to transmit this vibrational impulse to the network of life that surrounds and nourishes us. The white wind is solar seal 2. It's from the north. North is cleaning. North is humility, meditation, refinement. Solar seal 2 deals with the heart chakra, which is your middle finger of your right hand. And the mini motto for the solar seal is breathing inspiration, I build a spiral of creation. One more time. So you could take your middle finger. I'm not trying to, flick you off, but you can take your middle finger of your right hand, put it on that heart chakra center, right there, and say, breathing inspiration, I build a spiral of creation. Breathing inspiration, I build a spiral of creation. Namaste, for sure. And then today's radio plasma of the day is plasma 4. Kali. Kali is rim. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah. And the hand gesture for that is this. Cross. And this is sacral, if I'm not mistaken. The lotus flower that represents this is the orange 6-petal lotus flower. The affirmation is, may the supramental forces gather their electroplasmic structures of spiritual evolution and release them into the new spirit. Your self-declaration is, my name is the glorious lotus born. I catalyze the light, heat within. So plasma Kali, which I said is the sacral chakra, sets a static extension. And again, I say, my name is the great lotus born. I catalyze light and warmth inside. And as we can see, it breaks it down. We're still in the red Eastern Castle of Turney. We are still in the galactic season of the dog, which is white truth. Solar Seal 2's key words is communicate, breath, and spirit. The keywords for the galactic tone is intention, pulse, and realize. The oracle for today is kin number 9. Kin number, the analog is kin, excuse me, no. The guiding power is solar, is the solar mirror, but that is kin 178 to be actually. The analog power is solar earth, is kin number 217. The antipode is solar human, which is 150, kin 152. And the occult is blue storm, which is 239. And that's overtone, because that's me. The occult power today is mine. It is, of course, of the white family. It's the white root race. They're the refiners. Their keyword is spirit and breath, obviously. The earth family, like I told you, is core. They mine the tunnels, the chambers. The members of this family would be red earth, white wind, blue hand, yellow human. Chromatic clan, it's the fire clan, yellow fire clan. Their position is the heart. And the action they do is transduce. Okay. Awesomeness. Let me get back up here. So here's the wave spell. And we are on day 9. 1, 2, 3. We got 4 more days left of this wave spell before we move on to hand, I believe it is. We're in the red eastern castle. Here's the first wave spell that we went through. This is what the real swastika means. And it's not no Hitler stuff. Even though he used it, but he took and manipulated that energy for his own being to make his little symbols and semblance and whatever. I know what I'm trying to say. This is the wave spell that we're on. So it starts over here on the right, up, left, and then down. See, starts with blue hand. I also want you to notice that whatever it starts with on the 13-day wave spell, it will end with that. And what I mean by that is, see, it's white here, it's white there. So it started with the white, who is that? Is that the wizard? Yeah, I believe that's the white wizard. And it ends with the white world bridger. As we started with the red dragon, it ended with the red Skywalker. We're going to start with the blue hand, and it's going to end with the blue storm. Yellow warrior and the yellow human. That's what consists of the red eastern castle. So we close that out because I went over that. This is the actual Tzolk'in calendar. No, the Tzolk'in, I don't know what they call this. the whatever. The Tzolk'in calendar, basically. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Call it. But remember, guys, I told you that on the left is your seals. It's 20 seals, and then there's 13 tones. And so we already went through our first set of seals, which was 20. And we went through our first set of tones, and we're on the second set of tones. And we're into the second set of solar seals, second row of solar seals. So we are currently right here on 22. Finish that out. And then 27 starts the next one. Okay. We'll show you that. Close that out. Again, this is today's kin 22. This is what the tone looks like because it's tone 9. So that's 4 dots in a line because the line means 5 and the dots is 1. Here's your oracle for the day and the wave spell. Just showed you that. You can go to www.lawoftime.org, OGR, and you can download a pocket the 13th moon for the blue rhythmic storm. You can download this for yourself so you can follow along. See, July 26, 2024 to July 25th, 2025. You'll get your 7 galactic prayer in there. Then you will get this. This is the actual motto and kin for the year. This explains the calendar. This is what I want to show you because it gives you all the calendars for the year too. It gives you a little brief synopsis or not or whatever that you can read through. It tells you how to read the oracle for yourself. So if you guys remember that, let me see. No, actually, yeah, I can go right here. So up here, I told you every day, every galactic signature for the day. Every day is a galactic signature, and the galactic signature consists of the kin, the wave spell, and the oracle for the day. So this is the oracle for today. Remember, I told you this one over here on this side, red earth. That's your analog. It tells you that as you highlight it. Red earth is the analog of the day, the like-minded power. Red earth, and another name for it is Kaban. It evolves and emphasizes navigation. Okay. Then your guiding power is white mirror. Another name for it is Etsnab. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Reflects and emphasizes endlessness. Yellow human is the antipode of the day, influences and emphasizes free will. Blue overtone storm is the occult. And the destiny, which is the kin of the day, is the solar right wind. So I was showing you that because when you go and download this right here, it tells you how to, like, you can read it, like how the lady did on the recording, how she was like, we call upon the blue storm, help us to self-generate. She's using the keywords of the energy of that and just asking for that energy instead of like saying the whole motto for it. You can either do it that way or you can shorten it up like she did. So they said, for example, if you want to read that, for example, the yearly galactic signature is Blue Storm. Hence, the 5-part oracle reads like this. The storm, self-generation, is supported by the sun, enlightenment, guided by its own power, purification, and receives the hidden power of spirit from the wind, which is spirit. So you can like read it like that as well and kind of like call on those energies. I actually would like to go back to that, to the oracle, and explain something to you about that. So with the oracle, the way that I do it is I do read the whole affirmation. And the reason why I read the whole affirmation, hold on, because it's just something that I like to do. But I found out recently that the oracle is called the watches. You know, the watches. So there's first watch, second watch, third watch, fourth watch. I always told you it's either 4, 7, 13. But yeah. And I just learned about this, that they called them the watches and stuff like that. Probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I learned about this information and learned about the watches and everything. And then I realized that with the watches too, it goes in a different order. So you have your destiny kin. Your first watch is going to be your analog power. So that's red earth. That's the first watch. Your second watch is going to be your guiding power. Your third watch is going to be your antipode power. And your fourth watch is going to be your occult power. So basically, it's going counterclockwise for the watches from the off the oracle. And the watches are broke down in 4 increments of the day. So the first watch, we can go ahead and say that because I usually do. So after I get done saying my yearly affirmation, my wave spell affirmation, my daily affirmation, then I call on, like she did, she calls on the power. I call on the power of the watches. And so then I go ahead and read my first watch because it starts at midnight. The first watch time is midnight to 6 o'clock in the morning. So I would be like, I call on the power of the red solar earth, and that is I pulse in order to evolve, realizing synchronicity. I seal the matrix of navigation with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of space. This one I read twice. I read it once like that and then once with the we. We pulse in order to evolve, realizing synchronicity. We seal the matrix of navigation with the solar tone of intention. We are guided by the power of space. So that's from 12 to 6 o'clock in the morning. Then from 6 o'clock in the morning to 12 in the afternoon is the second watch. Oh, wait a minute, because I don't want to mess that up. Yeah, it's the second watch. And that's going to be the solar mirror. And the affirmation for that one. So at anywhere between yes, anywhere between 6 in the morning and 12 in the afternoon, I stop and I say the daily affirmation, and then I say I'm calling on the power of the second watch. I pulse in order to reflect, realizing order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of timelessness. We pulse in order to reflect, realizing order. We seal the matrix of endlessness with the solar tone of intention. We are guided by the power of timelessness. And of course, the third watch is going to be, where am I at? Where am I at? So wait a minute. So yeah, midnight, 6 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Yeah, okay. So then the other one is afternoon to 6 in the evening. And that is going to be the yellow solar human. I pulse in order to influence, realizing wisdom. I seal the process of free will with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of elegance. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. We pulse in order to influence, we realizing wisdom. We seal the process of free will with the solar tone of intention. We are guided by the power of elegance. We are a galactic activation portal. Enter. And then from 6 to midnight, that's your occult power. And that's the blue overtone storm. I empower in order to catalyze commanding energy. I seal the matrix of self-generation with the overtone tone of radiance. I am guided by the power of accomplishment. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And so we empower in order to catalyze commanding energy. We seal the matrix of self-generation with the overtone tone of radiance. We are guided by the power of accomplishment. We are a galactic activation portal. Interest. So, and that's the way that I do it. But you can do it the way the lady does it, where she kind of just breaks it down and calls on the keywords, calls on the keywords of the kin, and kind of make a sentence up with that. Or you can just go through like I do. And it's a good way to the reason why I like doing it that way is because it's a good way to, hold on. There's something else I wanted to do. Oh, I remember now. It's a good way to kind of refresh your memory and kind of still be in that energy, still be in that mind frame, thinking about like what it is, because you do need to be journaling. I would journal every day about the energies, the motto that you say, and the energies and stuff that you get from that, what you learned from it, and things of that nature. That's very important. I do journal mine as well. But like, yeah, so we just did the midnight to 6 in the morning. So I usually wake up at about 11 o'clock anyway in the afternoon. So then I'll wake up, say my affirmation, the daily Ken affirmation, and then call on the power of the second watch and say that affirmation then. And then at 6 o'clock, sometime after 6 o'clock or whatever, third watch, do the same thing again. Say the affirmation, and then say the oracle affirmation. And then, of course, right before the night turns, I do my fourth watch. That's 6 p.m. to midnight before it turns the next day. And say it again, and then say the affirmation from the oracle for that. That's what I like to do. Of course, you need to do what's best for you, what's comfortable for you. I am all for that. And before I get off here today, I wanted to show you what the calendar looks like. I showed you the like Tzolk'in module. That's what it is, the Tzolk'in module. But this is what the calendar looks like when you compare it up to the Gregorian. And like I said, as you can see, you can go to www.lawtime.org and pull this up and print it out for yourself. So you'll have your calendar. So you see, first moon, it tells you July 26th to August 22nd. And the totem animal is bat. I said battle. The totem animal is bat. And it gives you like the heading, what is my purpose? Because that's the beginning, you're initiating things and stuff like that. So that's pretty much kind of like the question that you're going to be holding and that you're going to be like trying to answer as you make these daily spins. Let's go through that real quick. So the 1320 ratio that we're following, Dali always starts the day, and Celio ends the day. And so the first week, as you can see, is red, second week, white, blue, yellow. It's always in that order with everything, whatever it is. As you can see up here at the top, the days of the week it's got the yellow, red, this one is not so much in that order, but it is in that order. Because, you start with red. And see, you got red, white, blue, yellow. Red, white, blue, yellow. And so this way, down this way, you got red, white, blue, yellow. Then you got the days. Red, white, blue, yellow. So how you read this is the Gregorian count, 726. What is today? So today is 729. But on the 13, on this count is day 4, but it's Gregorian, it's July 29th and whatnot. When you see this green, that means it's a galactic activation portal day. So we just had a galactic activation portal day 2 on the 27th, and we turned around and had one. We're having one today. The next galactic activation portal day is on the 21st, which is August 15th. And then on the full moon, August 19th, is a galactic activation portal day, which I find very interesting. Now, the second thing with this, what I found interesting is this is when they said that Sirius, what is it? The Earth lined up with Sirius, or the Sun lined up with Sirius, or something like that. That happened on this day. Also on this day, or the day before, we had ejections from the sun. And I'm pretty sure it reached us on this day, because sometimes it takes a couple of days for that information to come from the sun to hit Earth. And I know for a fact that I watched, well, since all this has been going on, I've been watching, and we had 3 solar ejections that came from the sun. 2 of them combined. So the strength is combined on that. And then we just had a 3rd ejection. So we have 2 waves of solar information coming to the earth. And I find that interesting that it's on the galactic activation portal day. So that's what it's more confirmation for me. That's not a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? That is not a coincidence, people. That's why I said this 1320 ratio for the 13th moon in 28 days. 1320 syncs up with the 1328 because those are 2 different things. 1320 is the actual Tzolk'in module with the 20 solar seals and the 13 tones. Light and sound is creation. Come together and makes 260. Okay. But it syncs up with 13 moons and 28 days in each 13 moon. They sync up and go in harmony with each other. Okay. And then for that to happen, and then you see this where it's galactic activation portal days, and the stuff be lining up with how am I trying to say? Astronomical, lining up with astronomical things happening up there, in the up there in the heavens and whatnot, up there in space or whatnot, and how the sun is sending out energy, messages, downloads, however you want to say that, but that's basically what it is. They are having sex. I'm a Pisces, so I'm all into the love and stuff like that. So they up there loving, he loving on Mother Earth, sending her, you know what I'm saying, his encouragement as she's doing her galactic spin to help set the tone with the energies and things of that nature. She's balanced and centered enough to receive these transmissions and be able to hold it because she is divine in her own right. She is God in her own right. She is the feminine cycle. That's what it is. The feminine cycle is synchronicities. It is the natural timing cycle of the cosmos, of Mother Earth, and all of that. And we are of Mother Earth because ashes dust, and we go back to it when we pass on. So we need to start really just opening our mind and focusing and thinking for ourselves and questioning these things. Because when you question it, you're going to get answers. And I be getting answers. This is not a coincidence. It's not at all. So I just wanted to show you that. So this is what the calendar actually looks like. And like I said, you can go to Law of Time and get your own. Let me do that. Yeah, www law. It's gonna pop up automatically for me. Law of Time. Bam. So it brings you to this website, as you can see. And then there it is. You can go right here, then you click on this. It says click here to download for free. And it's a file like that, PDF or whatever. And then brings you back here. And this is what they give you. It starts out like that. It's a couple pages long, but they're going to give you all 12. They're going to give you all 13. Excuse me. They're going to give you all 13 calendars on there. And of course, some explanations about some things and show you how to get your galactic signature. It tells you how to read your galactic coding from the seals and everything like that. This is, I wanted to show you this. So this is the 20 solar seals, and it's breaking it down because they give you, like I said, see, they give you the little saying to say, this is what we saying. When I be saying I Empower is A. I empower in order to catalyze is mine. So let's go to that. So we're going to go down to blue solar storm. There it is right there. And it says A, right? Or B. See? A. So A for me is 5 because it's overtone. So it's empower. My creative power for mine. And that's A. So I empower in order to catalyze. And that's what it was down there. See, catalyze. So it shows you how to get the affirmation for yourself. So for some reason, if you don't have the app on your phone and stuff like that, then you can figure it out on your own. So they help you do that. I still recommend that you do it this way. I mean, yeah, you can use the app and cheat and stuff, but you still need to know how to do it on your own, how to do the calculations and things like that on your own to get your own affirmation for that. So they give you the information to do that. Now, what I wanted to show you is, remember I told you about 4, 7, 13 and stuff. So 1 through 7 is the first week, right? And we know that that's a red week, right? But they have another cycle of 4. And that's this. And if you notice, the first 4, that's going to be input, inform. The next 4 is the storing, which is remembering. The next 4 is the process, which is formulating. And the next 4 is output, which is expression. And the last 4 is the matrix, self-regulation. So it's like broken, it breaks down, breaks down, and breaks down, and breaks down. And if you notice, these are also basically the harmonics when they change, because it's 4 days for the harmonics as well. But when you're going through the 20 seals every single day and stuff like that, there is a process to it. So you're basically inputting the information. You're inputting, you're gathering and all that. Then the next step, the next harmony for that is to store the information, to store the light codes and things like that. Then you're going to process it, formulate it, get it in order, organization of how to use it. And then you're going to you're forming it on how you're going to express what it is that you have learned. And so that's what you do, is you do your expression. And then once you do that, you know what you've done? You've mastered those light codes. And that is the matrix. You have you've made a construct. You have made a matrix of this energy that you received and created. So I find that very interesting. That's what I'm saying. So it breaks down. It breaks down. You just have to like take your time and you just start. Just dive into it. Just take it one day at a time, because you're going to lead yourself into other stuff. Because like I said, I got into the whole Oracle guide thing. I was really into that. And then I found some information on that they were called the watches and things like that. And that's broken down in 4s as well, with the 2 6 o'clocks and the 2 12 o'clocks, basically, and things of that nature. That's my favorite word. Okay, so let me close that. And let me close that and get back to this. Get back to you guys on the screen and turn that off, because that'd be throwing me off. Okay. All right. So, getting a little bit shorter, huh? But we talked about a little bit of stuff, and we did our affirmations and stuff today. I really appreciate you guys coming and joining me as I go through this natural timing cycle, and trying to enter into it and realign myself with natural time. I appreciate that. If you guys have any questions, comments, whatever, please put that in there and I will answer it. And I would like for you guys to have a beautiful, protected, abundant, meaningful day. May you be loved and happy. May you be well and healthy. May you be safe and protected. May you be centered and connected. Love and gratitude.